The ayes to the right, 354. The noes to the left, 7.
The question wasn't so much the result of a vote to sanction Boris Johnson, rather who would turn up at the Commons. A report from the Privileges Committee last week ruled the one-time Tory leader had lied to Parliament over lockdown-busting parties in Downing Street during the COVID pandemic. The vote in favour means the former PM is suspended from the Commons for 90 days for misleading the House. At least he would be, if he hadn't resigned as an MP last week. He is also banned from receiving the pass to access Parliament, which is usually available to former MPs. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak was conspicuously absent from the front bench. A meeting in Downing Street with his Swedish counterpart Ulf Kristersson took precedence.
Why aren't you engaging in the Boris Johnson debate?
The Labour leader accused Rishi Sunak of a lack of leadership.
At the moment he's just hiding. Just as he passed through the peerage list the other day, he's hiding, sitting on his hands, trying not to be noticed. That's not leadership. That's actually opting out of something which is very, very important.
Keir Starmer was also absent from the Commons yesterday, instead talking about clean energy in Edinburgh. 400 miles south of the Scottish capital, a handful of Conservative MPs who are out campaigning in Uxbridge and South Ruislip, the seats Johnson vacated last week, chose not to attend Parliament. Today, one Cabinet Minister explained his abstention.
So I looked closely at the report. I agreed with all of its conclusions in terms of the wrongdoing on the part of Boris Johnson, but I was quite concerned about the severity, the harshness of the sanction applied. So to put that into perspective, 90-day suspension is 9 times the 10-day suspension that is the threshold for a potential recall petition, and somebody who's a Member of Parliament effectively losing their seat.
Mr Sunak insisted he did not want to influence how MPs might vote yesterday. Unfortunately for a Prime Minister facing 4 by-elections, the actions of his predecessor may well influence the electorate against his government.